In this video, I'm going to be covering a tool called SpyFu. And as you can see it right here, SpyFu.com is where you're going to be able to use this tool at. And I'm actually not going to tell you to create an account or anything. And as you go read through, what SpyFu does, SpyFu exposes the search marketing secret formula of your most successful competitors. Now, as you read through this, you're definitely going to have some questions as to why I would even be showing this. And so the application we're going to use with SpyFu actually isn't really what SpyFu is typically used for, because it is a spy tool for you to see what other websites are doing for advertisements or pay-per-click campaigns. So if you do have an interest in that, you may want to create an account and you may want to do further research. But for what we're going to use SpyFu for as an online retailer is actually fairly simple, but extremely powerful. And in order to do that, we need to, essentially find a supplier that we would potentially want to work with, right? And say when you're working with suppliers, it doesn't always go well, right? You want to purchase something, they're out of stock, it's going to take a while. There's going to be a number of times in your journey, in your process, that you're going to wish that you knew who their competitors were or how you could contact somebody, maybe to even drive the price down or try to get some sort of leverage in any negotiation, right? But for the most part, it just gives us the ability to find direct competitors with suppliers that we're working with. So in order to do that, let's go find some suppliers really quick. Let's go to Google Maps real quick. And let's pull up, I guess San Francisco would be good as well, but let's pull up something like New York. And what we're going to do is in New York, we're going to find, let's see, I don't know, the iPhone they just released the iPhone 11. Let's look for something like cell phone distributors and see what we can come up with in New York City. So, obviously we're not going to go look at Verizon or whatever. Let's not look at the ads, but let's take this top, cell phone accessory, whatever. Let's see what they have. And what we're going to do is we're going to actually visit their website, because I'm not going to tell you to go, knock on this wholesaler's, door and go look at their stuff. I mean, if that's something you're in New York and you want to go do that, that's definitely an option. But obviously, if you want to work with them, you would click, up here, get started. Let's do some quick vetting. Let's see, potentially, would we want to, do anything with them? Do they have any name brand products? It looks like they're selling some Samsung stuff, Motorola, which is a good sign. Let's see, Bose, really. So they have some decent brands. I mean, we could do, a ton of research here, but let's look at it this way. Say that we, for some reason, want to find out who the supplier's competitors are, right? For whatever reason have you. And what we're going to do is we're going to copy and paste their website, and we're going to go put this into SpyFu. And it is going to give you a ton of information, but don't get overwhelmed by that. We're going to just look at one box here, right? Because you're going to get all these statistics. They have all these keywords. They have paid keywords. They have all these things. So if that's important information for you, you can use that. But all we're going to look at this for is the competition, right? Because we can now go see, okay, we put in their website, which was, OEMexperts.com. That was the name of the supplier that we were looking at, the wholesaler of cell phone parts, right? And I'm showing this as an arbitrary example, everyone. Don't worry so much about what it is. I just want to give you an example of how this would work, because this will now give you the websites of all of their competitors online. So if we want to go work with all of them, we can go and see this, and they will make you create an account if you want to see past their top 5, competitors. And you may want to, you can go look at these. You can look at the ad spend that they have, monthly value of clicks. So if say that, this one has $1,500, you can go look at those. In the end, I find that the best suppliers for me are always the hardest ones to find. So just because someone's advertising a lot, to me, that could be a negative thing as well. And in your experience and as you go about this, you may learn more and more. And so maybe it's something that's worth tracking But in the end, you can get at least 5 of these for free. You can go create an account if you want to have more than that. But in the end, you can go visit all of these, right? And just say, okay, I want to go to, newteldistributors.com or whatever that is. We go up and we visit this website, and now we can say, okay, what kind of electronics do they have? Is this someone we potentially want to work with? Don't show this again. We don't want to look at that. Let's see. Oh, it looks like this isn't going to let us log into it, saying this is a demo store. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0, 1. Either way, this is someone that's putting out advertisements against these guys. So let's go look at another one. So again, this is just for research, right? So we could say, okay, this is, let's see, Ameritel, is that what that says? AmeritelWholesale.com. So let's copy and paste that and let's see what we can come up with. So we're a wholesale cell phone distributor that's located in the USA, yada, yada, yada. They sell Apple phones, HTC phones, Samsung phones. So this would be a decent distributor. Cell phones is something that you're trying to sell. But in the end, what we're going to use SpyFu for is to just, find competitors of our suppliers. And it's a really simple way to do it that's really inexpensive. And it will give you a lot more resources than you're able to just Google. Because a lot of these, you're going to find that they're not really advertising much. They would be hard to find otherwise, unless you are searching in their geographic area and happen to pull them up. So very powerful tool to really extend our reach to suppliers. And in the case where you need a competitor and potentially you're trying to find a product, they don't have it, they're out of stock, whatever else, you want to go find anyone else that may sell similar products to them so that you can get something done. This is going to become one of your best friends. Happy hunting.